All new at 5:30, News 4 has been taking you to the front lines of the heroin epidemic here in western New York. The death toll in Erie County has skyrocketed this year. But amid this crisis, there are success stories. News 4's Marissa Perlman is in the studio with more on a Buffalo man's journey to get clean.
Well, Nalina, 27-year-old Robert Zilkowski has been clean for almost 2 years now, a rarity among addicts. He credits local rehab centers, counseling, new friends, and volunteering at the Buffalo Animal Shelter for beating the odds.
I tell people stories, and they're like, how did you ever make it out alive?
Like many heroin users, Robert Zilkowski's addiction started with an injury and painkillers, but heroin was cheaper.
Started shooting it up, and one thing led to another, and I realized, I was doing heroin every day.
He started selling valuables so he could chase that 15-minute high.
Within a matter of like 2 months, I was doing like 4 or 5 bags a day. I'd spend a lot of money on it.
He went through rehab 5 times, but credits his volunteer work at the Buffalo City Animal Shelter for his recovery.
Well, there's definitely nothing like the unconditional love of a dog, and just the people at the animal shelter are amazing.
He says there are still days he thinks about getting high, but he knows this is his last shot at life.
I've wasted so many years of my life, and now I have such potential.
The National Institute on Drug Abuse says 40 to 60% of drug addicts in recovery will eventually relapse. Heroin users have a much higher relapse rate, as high as 80% or above. It's something Zilkowski knows very well. After more than a year clean, he relapsed.
3 months later, I lost my job, lost my car, lost my apartment, and I was back in rehab. I was homeless, living with my girlfriend at the time at her parents' house. I woke up there and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
He wants others who are struggling to know there is a way out, a light at the end of the tunnel.
I tell myself, my worst day clean is probably better than my best day high. There's hope.
Zilkowski is a student at ECC and says his dream job is to work at the animal shelter to get paid to do what he loves. Marissa Perlman, News 4 at 5:30. Nalina?
Powerful message.